morning everybody, and welcome to a brand new video. Something a little bit different today. This is only going to be a really short video, but it is literally just gone 9:30 in the morning and I've had my food shopping delivered, and I was going through the bags and thought, actually, I wonder if you guys would be interested on what I've bought for, I suppose I was going to say a weekly shop, but I will still probably have to grab a few bits extra. But this is through OCADO. I placed this order last night. Now, there are a few things that I really like about OCADO. This isn't sponsored. You get time slots sometimes the next day, which I absolutely love. If it's a bit of a last minute thing and think, oh, I need to get some shopping in. And 9 times out of 10, I pay 0 for delivery charge, which there is no other company that I found anyway that do that. So I actually think that's really good, because I'm getting it to my door. I haven't got all of the hassle and it's costing me nothing extra. I think there is a little bit of stigma that sometimes people think that OCADO is more expensive. I personally don't think they are. I really like the service. I think that whenever my food shopping is delivered, it's just, I've had food shopping delivered from everywhere, Morrison's, Asda, Tesco, and I never ever feel you get the same service you do from OCADO. The delivery lorry drivers are just so lovely. And yeah, and one other thing I like, which I know a lot of you probably won't agree with, is the fact that it arrives in bags. I know that not everybody likes the whole bag thing, but you can obviously recycle them with OCADO, and you just don't have that mad kind of rush at the door trying to get all of your food from the front door to your kitchen. So really like that. But yeah, before we get into my shopping haul, I thought it'd be a really good time to show you some products that I've been sent by Protein World. Now, these aren't actually for myself, these are for my husband and my son. They love protein, anything protein, they're on it and they love it. So I've been very kindly sent these items by Protein World, and they've very kindly given me a 40% off voucher for you all, which I will pop up on the screen for you now. So it arrives in this lovely bright yellow box, can't miss it. And I've been sent a couple of products, some whey protein concentrate. This is vanilla ice cream flavour. It's obviously low in sugar, high in protein, and 160 calories per serving. I think especially my son will like that one. And then we've got some slender pancake mix. Now these I would actually like to try myself. I love pancakes. They are 200 calories per serving. I'm not quite sure how much that will get you. Obviously, again, low in sugar, high in protein, original flavour. Yeah, it gives a suggested use. 4 scoops, 50 grams pancake mix to 500 mils of water, and shake well. And then you just cook them like normal pancakes. So yeah, I'm really wanting to try those. Got your little scoop there as well, which come in handy for both. And then I've got a selection of protein bars from Protein World. My husband especially loves these. Always return to a protein bar instead of any other snack really. So I've got 2 of the salted caramel and 2 of the chocolate brownie. 1.8 grams of sugar, obviously high in protein again. And then I've been sent these. Now, this is going to be really interesting for my husband to try, because my husband's sleep is atrocious at the moment. Very in and out of sleep. He kind of doesn't have too much problem getting sleep, but then a few hours later he's awake and he's up for hours and can't get back to sleep. So it'd be really interesting to see if this works. It's just called Deep Sleep, and it's got chamomile and valerian extracts. Never heard of that. 88 capsules, and this is 1 month's supply. A massive thank you to Protein World for sending this out. I will leave the link to their website below, and also the discount code, so you can save yourself 40%. Yeah, let's have a look at what I've bought this week. Okay, this is the food shop at a glance. This was around about, I think, £75, but my aerial was 13 and that was reduced from 15. So that obviously was quite a lot. But I don't think the amount of food I've got is that bad for £75. Even a lot of the time I shop in Aldi or Lidl's, I still wouldn't say I get that much for my money. But I just think that's the same everywhere. So I'll just run through everything with you. So obviously I've got my pack of aerial pods is a pack of 61 and that was reduced from, I think it was either 15 or 15.99 down to £13, which I thought was quite good price actually for 61 tablets. I've got 4 pints of milk. Now I don't understand why OCADO never ever sells 6 pints, and that's what I normally buy. But anyway, I've got 4 pints and I can always get more. I've got some fresh basil because every week now we tend to make fresh pizzas. I don't actually make the base myself, but even just buying these bases, it's just so easy. So I've got some fresh basil for that. I've got some of these Nando's Piri Piri bag and bake. I think we've had these once before. I think they were quite nice. I've got some pizza sauce for obviously our pizzas. I got 2 meatless farm quarter pounders. I really like these. I don't eat beef and I've not eaten beef in probably 3 to 4 years. I do eat other meats, I just don't eat beef. So yeah, I got 2 of these, which I will probably eat one and freeze one, and then everyone else can have normal burgers. I got 2 packs of chicken breasts, and these were on offer 2 for £8, so that was £4 a pack, which I don't, again, think that that's that bad. And they're actually, although you only get 3, they're really large breasts, so you can obviously chop those up. I got some salmon fillets. I got 2 of these mixes, which I thought would be quite nice for putting in a slow cooker. A creamy white wine sauce with herbs and a 1-pan Spanish chicken rice, which I thought sounded really lovely. And I also did get the lemons for that. I got 3 packs of these soba noodles. I think I've touched on this before. My daughter has sensory issues and is very fussy on food. Idolises soba noodles, so I do try and get in a few packs a week, so she'll be really happy with those. I got some creme fraiche for my salmon dish. I actually made up a recipe years and years ago. We just call it salmon and pasta now. It's so easy. I don't know anyone that's tried the recipe that doesn't absolutely love it. It's so simple. I literally steam my salmon fillets in the microwave. You then mix fresh chives and lime juice into the creme fraiche, and also a little bit of grated lime. You then chop some cherry tomatoes. I normally go for the plum tomatoes because they are a little bit sweeter, so I kind of chop those. And you obviously boil up your pasta. When your pasta's ready, you literally pour in your creme fraiche mix, your fresh salmon, a little bit of garlic bread, and it is the most delicious and such an easy meal to cook. So I'll put that recipe in the description box, and then if any of you guys want to make it, do, and also let me know when you've tried it and what you thought. Got some cooked chicken breast pieces. These are fantastic for lunches, or I tend to put these on the pizzas as well. I got some fine egg noodles. These are predominantly for my daughter. She really loves kind of like a tiny sort of broth with noodles, so I can make that for her. And I normally tend to use the cooked chicken breast in it as well. And then now this I ordered thinking that this was going to be a big Spanish omelette. It's not, it's tiny. But yeah, I do really like Spanish omelettes, so I did pick up one of these. This was meant to be for me and my husband to share one evening with a salad, but clearly that's not gonna happen. And then moving on to the fruit, this is only kind of a little bit of fruit. I will probably go back into Lidl's or Aldi and get some more, but this is just what I've got so far. I've got some white seedless grapes. I absolutely love these with my lunch. I don't know why, but I chopped them in half, and for some reason they taste way more delicious. No idea why. But yeah, some chopped grapes with my lunch. Got some of the pink lady apples, which my husband loves. Pack of bananas. Like I said, I got my lemons. And then I also picked these up because these are on offer. Never tried these before. Rocket apples. They look quite nice. They look quite similar to a pink lady, actually. They're meant to be really sweet. So yeah, hopefully I like those. And then moving on to kind of the vegetable section, I've got some tender stem broccoli, chef star carrots. These are my absolute favourite for a snack with a bit of hummus, or just by themselves, to be honest with you. I got some sliced mushrooms. I don't normally buy them sliced, but weirdly they are on offer and it was actually the cheapest way of doing it. So I bought some sliced mushrooms. I got a big pack of red onions, which I've got kind of like a potato and onion sack that I keep in my store cupboard. So these will keep fresh for ages. I got some spinach. Absolutely love this on my pizza. I cannot have a pizza without spinach. So I got some of that. Some little gem lettuce just to kind of go in sandwiches or anything like that, or even a salad. And then I got a pack of these steamed and ready to eat beetroots. These are my absolute favourite. I've tried loads of different types of beetroot, but I love these, and it's got a resealable bag, which I absolutely love. And they're just so delicious. I could just eat loads and loads and loads of these, and super tasty on a salad. And then moving over to kind of like the bakery sort of side, I've obviously got my 4 pizza bases. These are skinny Italian. Never ever tried these before, but I thought I'd give it a go. I normally try and buy sourdough because it's gentler on mine and my husband's stomach, but they were really, really expensive compared to these. And I always try and buy whatever's cheapest. I then got a pack of these oven bottom muffins. My daughter is obsessed with muffins with fried egg in, a little bit of bacon. It's just her absolute favourite. I got this stone oven part bake baguette. I always keep these in the cupboard. They just come in so handy. Whack them in the oven. You've got super fresh bread, bit of butter, maybe a bit of cheese, and they are delicious, and that always kind of goes down well with everybody in our family. And then moving on to these, I had started an OCADO shop over a week ago, and it had remembered, and I didn't realise, so I've actually got 2 packs of these when I only wanted 1, but never mind, they'll still be eaten. These are crisp rolls, whole grain, and my mum used to buy these years ago, and I used to eat them, used to really like them. But I quite like these for breakfast with a little bit of butter and a little bit of jam. Really delicious, but obviously you could have them for lunch. I got 2 packs of those. I got a loaf of bread. This is the cheapest bread that they do, which I think was under £1. Medium sliced, super soft white. And then we live off bagels in our family. I got these, don't normally buy, I mean I have bought these, but I don't buy them on a weekly shop necessarily. But I got the cinnamon and raisin, I just thought it'd be really good. I love these with just plain butter, absolutely delicious. And then I got a plain pack. I just really like these, they're really low in calories. I just prefer them to a sandwich. I'd choose this any day over a sandwich, yeah. Pack of those. And lastly, I got my daughter a pack of these Dairy Milk little bars. I say for my daughter, it'd be for my son as well. Pack of 6 bars. And I think these are on offer for just under £1, which I thought was a really good price, because chocolate's definitely gone up in price. And yeah, this is the whole of the food shop. Like I said, this was about £75, which I don't think is that awful. Every supermarket at the moment is expensive. I know I try and find the cheapest place possible, which isn't always necessarily an easiest of tasks because they are all very, very similar. Do you find actually that Asda has gone up quite a lot? And there has been quite a lot in the press just recently about Asda and their kind of own brands being more expensive than the major brands, things like washing liquid and stuff, which I think is really, really bad. I don't know how they can charge more, but yeah, I think the shops that you think used to be the cheapest aren't necessarily the cheapest. I don't shop at OCADO every single week, but I do always really like their products and I've never ever had a problem. Whereas when I've used Asda or Tesco's, mainly Asda I'd say, I've had lots of out of date food or food that's literally got a day on its lifespan left. And it's not great. You obviously want your food to last as long as possible. But yeah, only a short one today, but I thought that you might be interested in food shopping haul. This is only obviously going to do so many meals. I am spending an awful lot more than what I used to be. I used to be able to do our weekly shop, including extras like bread and milk in the week, £400, but that is no way the case anymore. But that's just the way it is, and you've got to suck it up and get on with it because we all need to eat. But yeah, I really hope you have enjoyed this video. Take care, everybody, and I will see you really soon in the next one. Bye, guys. Bye.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know